Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Monster. I'm, of course, Drew. We are back here in my single-player world. It is raining, like it somehow always tends to be on this map. And a lot of work's been done. Check it out. Got our roof in, new chests, same old kind of furnaces though. A little bit of expansion this way, as you can see. So we'll go through all this, and we'll explain those in a moment. So I was originally thinking about going red power, or not red power, thermal expansion to start. Gotta get no like that red power there. The only thing with thermal expansion now is it no longer requires buildcraft energy. Now it needs its own unique type of energy source, and that actually makes things even more complicated than I originally thought. So not only do I need EU for IC2 and GregTech add-ons and their various machines, Buildcraft energy for any forestry, buildcraft, anything like that. I will also need RF, or Redstone Flux. And now Redstone Flux is the new energy system devised for thermal expansion. It works in pretty much the same way that Buildcraft energy does. At least from what I can see at a cursory glance, because I haven't actually built any of it yet. We might get to that today, but probably not, because what I wanted to work on was getting some better tools. And now I've got loads of options. Here's my little mining chest. As you can see, I found a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, these are iron chests, by the way. Excellent mod. So lets you upgrade your chests to different ones. Like these are iron. There's also copper, diamond, gold, silver, platinum, a whole bunch of ones. With diamond being the biggest, I think, or is obsidian? I think diamond's the biggest, which is like twice the size of this or something like that. It's insane. So I sort of got things a little bit assorted, besides this guy just floating in the air there. We've got wood and stuff in there, mining. Here's all our forestry, farming stuff. We have some seeds and some saplings. Here we've got unique types of brick, which we'll get to in a moment. Cobble, and then whatever the heck I put in a chest, because this one's full. Well, almost full. So, let's take a look here. Remember, guys, I started with the E-Master Limestone and the Geostrata Basalt Bricks. Now, as more I've read about Geostrata, the more I sort of got, I don't want to say excited, but interested in what we could do. So you can see here's a little tunnel, and I've got these bricks set up. Now all these bricks, minus this one, are all the possibilities for Geostrata bricks. So using the other rock types in the world. God, I gotta get a rain machine. Starting here, so we've got granite, marble, limestone, shale, sandstone, peridite, gneiss, granulite, magmite, schist, quartz, onyx, and then regular stone bricks, ranging from the sort of red to the gray. I decided to go with the peridotite. I can't remember. I should be able to pronounce that, but I'm butchering that, so I'm just gonna move on with life. As the floor down our main hallway here. So we've got our main hallway set up. We've started digging rooms. This way hasn't been cleared at all yet, but this is where I want to put our power generation area. It's going to be fairly large, so I gave it from here to there, the same size as our main machine room. So in this room, we're going to have IC2, thermal expansion, buildcraft, any machines I really want to put together that sort of fit, especially in terms of production items. So we're talking macerators, furnaces. Eventually, if I decide to put the GregTech stuff in here, the implosion compressor, industrial grinder, induction smelter, all that kind of fun stuff will end up in this room. And we've got a lot of vertical room too, so we can expand up. I just kind of did this as our basic ceiling height for now. Haven't picked what I want to do for the walls in either this or the bridge. Now the bridge is going to get converted to the limestone Geostrata. I think that looks kind of neat. It flows pretty well too off of here, so we can clearly see we're in a different section of the base. Now we're on the bridge. We get to the end of the bridge, and we have floor color change to the green stuff. Here's our main stuff for the base. Now, if I want to do different colors for different things, if I want to emphasize power, I might pick a different color floor. Like we've got this onyx, but I don't have a lot of it. But we've got onyx, or we could go schist, or maybe we'll go sandstone or granite or whatever. There's multiple different options. I do like the nice. Like that's a nice block. Get it? Nice block. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go this way. I'm gonna leave these here for now, though. Bad puns aside, I really do like that, but I'm gonna keep them up so I can sort of have a painter's color chart going on. If I find any different flooring too, I will definitely throw that up for options. But for now, we're working with that. I've got this chest full. Oh, I got more onyx than I thought. Well, I'll show you what happened here. So I started our mine. We'll take a wander. As you can see, big thing of basalt came through. Then we had limestone and marble. Further down, quartz. So I wasn't just mining through straight up sand or regular stone when I was doing this. There's some of that granulite stuff. There was another thing in there. Like this is how I ended up with so much of these resources. I just started tunneling down and I'd hit massive patch of peridite or a massive patch of whatever. Like here's marble. We go down. I cleared all this, so this is all peridite in here, as well as all the way into this corner here. There's some marble. I don't know if I have marble brick. Come down. This is supposed to be our mine shaft. No, a creeper did not blow up in here. Yes, I did this myself. With good reason. This was all peridite as well. Came in through, broke into here. There was a massive vein that ran this way. There's some of it that's left. We've got some schist and gneiss in the walls here. We've got whatever this stuff is. There's still a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna need that a little bit. And ooh, sapphires. Now, I was worried about there not being enough. What's that? Oh, it's a Enderman getting murdered. Bye-bye, Enderman. Some used stone. But yeah, like there's tons. Like here's some more that I didn't bother finish cleaning it because I'd been full of more magmite. Essence orbs. I don't know what that does. There's just tons of tons. I also found some neat stuff on the surface exploring that we could go visit as well at some point. You'll see over there we've got a new marker that says forest. We have ore spot. Ooh, God, don't look at the Enderman. Because there was an open pit that I was walking by to get some wood. And just kind of found that. And then we've got the Crazy Mountains. Crazy Mountains over there, about 200 blocks. We will go and visit the Crazy Mountains at some point, hopefully before the end of this episode. Because you guys got to see what the Biomes of Plenty generated. I know it's supposed to do some funky stuff to World Gen, but I wasn't expecting that funky. Anyway, shall we get cracking on here? Okay, so we're back now. As I said, I started laying out some of the portions of our base. You've already seen where I want to put the machine room and stuff. So let's check out what's going to go in here. I unfortunately can't rush into doing ridiculous machines straight away. It's a little harder this time. And I always kind of go that route. So I wanted to do something a little different this time. And we're going to go... what is this? Tinker's Construct. Oops. I'm gonna need that. So in that vein... Stupid rain. I've already started clearing the space out. Now there's a reason this is like this, and we're going to go through it. So if you're not familiar with Tinker's Construct, the way it works is there's a series of books, and now when you first set up, you're going to get this book, Materials and You. This is your handy-dandy guide to all things Tinker's Construct. It gives you the idea of what you're going to do, how you can change it, like we need blank patterns, a stencil table, which I haven't built yet, pattern chests, a part crafter, whatever I need to do with that, a tool station, a tool forge. That's interesting. I don't know what to do with a tool forge, but we'll find out. The drying rack, which I don't think I need. And a bunch of different things. So this is what you need here. Here's what I wanted. Seared bricks. Now to get seared bricks, you will need 1 sand, 1 gravel, and 1 ball of clay. That makes 2 pieces of grout, sorry. Now you bake your grout into seared bricks, and then you combine your seared bricks into seared brick blocks and other stuff. So we've got the seared bricks and the smeltery controller. Now what we're going to be building right now is the smeltery. And in order to build the smeltery, you'll need to do a few things. So you need your seared bricks first of all. And the first time you make seared brick, you'll get this book, Mighty Smelting. So let's take it out. We've got the introduction, casting, constructions, alloys, and recipes. So now again, it goes through all your basic stuff. Now here's the smeltery. Smeltery is a multi-block structure. You will need the following materials to get it started. One smeltery controller, one seared tank, 9 seared bricks, any combination of 10 seared bricks, seared tanks, or drains, at least one faucet, and a casting table. Now, the first thing you gotta do, let's get rid of that, grab some of our brick, is make a 3x3 section. Now I've chose to embed mine into the floor. And we're gonna go those 3 like that. Now you've got the base of your smelter down. Now what you're gonna need, 2 very specific items. You will need the seared tank, the smeltery controller, smeltery. God, I can't talk today. I apologize, folks. This is not so good. Now, boom, seared brick. Around the side. Down the side. Down the side. And we are live. This is now a smelter. I'm not being hurt standing in the middle simply because there's nothing in our seared tank. Now the next step, which is vital. Now we've got the casting basin, which we're not going to be using yet because I'm fairly certain if I were to have, say, iron blocks, if I can find an iron block of iron. Wait, why is... That's weird. Iron block. There it goes. Tried to just give me a stack of iron, I don't know why. Block of iron. How do I make it? How do I make it? Because that's how we make it. So the only way to get it is using a compressor, an extruder, and that. Now, in order to break it apart, do I need to use anything specific to break it apart? Or can I just turn it back into ingots? Alloy smelter to get ingots, redstone furnace, macerator gives me the dust, smelting gives me that. Yeah. Okay. So, unfortunately, normally what you would do is you'd put all your ore into the bottom here. God, shush. It melts it. Then you would toss this bad boy down, fill it out, take the blocks out, punch the blocks or whatever, and then they become ingots. That doesn't work because I am an idiot and have GregTech installed. But that's my own fault. I chose to work with GregTech, and I will work within its confines. That being said, we're going to have to do something different. So the way to do something here, well, let's get this finished here first of all before we get too far. So here's our drain. We'll toss the drain up there. Eventually we will have more drains here, but for now, let's just do this, just like that. Now I will eventually put windows on this sucker because I want to see the windows, see what's going on inside. But there's our basic smelter. Boom, right there. Let's take our bucket of lava that we've got, toss that in. 850 lava, Tinker's Construct. Boom, we're ready to roll. So we could start by going gold, indium ore, whatever I use indium ore for. But I don't want to do that. What I do want to do, so we put the brick down. Oh, I need this guy. Oops, oh God, that guy. Oh, I still have seared brick. No, I'll save that. I'll save those for later. Our smelter is ready. So let's go over here. Now we need to do something important. With the smelter, you have to tell it what to cast. You can't just pour stuff out of it and have it automatically make an ingot. Oh, excuse me. Keep yawning today. That doesn't work. I wish it worked. We've got gold, but it doesn't. Gold. I want some iron. More gold, silver, aluminum is good. Damn, do I have any iron on me anymore? Shoot. Okay, well, we'll make do. So the next days, before we start getting things smelted up here, what we need to do is make a few basic casts. In order to do that, we're going to grab our materials by U-Book. Rotorcraft is something we'll get into at some point, I'm sure. But let's take a look. So we've got, we'll need a blank pattern, we'll need a stencil table. So let's start by making a blank pattern. Now I know we've got a whole bunch of wood, but I have a feeling that's not going to last terribly long. So we're going to do, yes, he cried kick again, strikes again, man. So we'll get 32 sticks. There. There's our blank pattern. There's our stencil table. Materials and you. Is it the same book? Oh no, this is the tools book. Yeah, okay, so we'll look through that in a minute. Oh god, what else do I need? So this is the only thing with Tinker's Construct. There's just so much stuff. So we got we need blank patterns. I know that much. We'll need, so we'll only make like 5 or 6 stencils. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more there. Because I have a feeling we're going to need those stencils for something. I've never really worked with TC before, Tinker's Construct. So this is new to me. I don't have a flippin' clue what I'm doing, boys and girls. Alright, part crafting. Do I have? I have rubber wood. Let's try the cherry wood out. Let's hope that works. If not, I'm going to have to go. Oh, it does. Okay, so we got the part crafter. Excellent. Pattern chest we won't worry about yet. We'll need a tool station. And a tool forge, probably. So we're going to make 2 tool stations. How do I make the tool station? How do you pay attention? Tool station, 2 patterns, 2 crafting tables. Okay. Okay. Let's see. God, yeah, this is the tedious part, guys. Watching me in and out of my inventory all the time, building stuff. But that's why you watch Feed the Beast Minecraft. So that you folks know what to do. Okay, so we've got that. Now how do I make a tool forge? 3 stone and 2 iron blocks. Okay. So the tool forge will have to wait. But we've got our basic stuff, so let's head back to our Tinker's Construct room. And let's go right here. We'll have a stencil table, part builder, a tool station. Now if we go to our stencil table, if I put down the stencil, okay. I gotcha. I see what's going on, I gotcha. Okay, so that's really neat. So we'll have 7 of them. I need to find a village. I know these guys will spawn in villages with this kind of stuff. So we'll have to find a village at some point. Get some more of this stuff without me having to craft all of it. If I can wait that long. So we'll go back here. Go back to our temporary crafting room. This will be so much faster when we have that. Or applied energistics for that matter. So we've got our tool station. We've got an extra tool station we don't need. We'll toss that over here. Now, how do I make ingots is the next question. So materials and you. I'm going to take a quick, well, let's leaf through this together. So this one here, we've got tools, materials, modifiers. 3 sections. This is all about the tools, folks. So we've got pickaxe, shovel, hatchet, a mattock. What's a mattock? Cutting mattock, versatile farming tool. Somewhat like an axe, somewhat like a shovel, but it's also a value here for either. Oh, and also a till as well. Okay. Broadsword. Defensive weapon. Okay, that's cool. Block cuts a wide variety of damage types in half. That's useful. The long sword is an offensive weapon. Rice cook is a lunge. That's weird. Okay, that's cool. So we need a tool rod. So these are the different parts you need. So let's take, you need sword blade, tool rod, and a handguard. We can do frying pan, daggers, the battle sign, chisel, hammer, lumber axe, excavator, scythe, battle axe, short bow, arrow. Here's our different traits. So we've got wood, ironstone, flint, cactus, bone, obsidian, alumite, uncanny alloy. Ooh, okay, durable, highly durable, handle modifier, full tool durability, 715, mining speed of 8. I could mine cobalt, whatever cobalt is. So I might want to make some alumite. That feels like it would be a good idea. Bone would be nice. We got the blue slime, and then modifiers. We've got paper. Handle modifier is only 0.3, but if we were to do a stack of paper, we would get extra modifiers. Cobalt, ardite, nanolin, nether alloy, stronger than dime, requires meltery. But cobalt mines, let's see, cobalt mines at 11.4. See, malodum would last a really long time, which we might use as a handle modifier. Could use a cobalt head. That'd be interesting. Bronze, steel, and pig iron. Whatever pig iron does. Diamond, emeralds, repair. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay. Auto smelt, balls of moss. Luck. That's interesting. Sharpness, neurotic. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's like tons and tons of stuff here. But what we need to do now is we need to make a cast. So can I do that in here? I'm gonna make a cast. So I need to make a blanket the tool first. Man, okay, so this is really complicated. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't get some things up here and going, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. In the meantime, stay frosty. Okay, guys, we're back. Here's what's happened so far. We've got something called aluminum brass hanging out in our smelter. You can see we got 47 ingots of it, and with that is how we make casts. Obviously not using that right now, but right now, so you can see I've got a seared ingot in there just for placeholder. But take a look. Now we've got an ingot cast. So now whenever I put this in here, I can click the faucet, which I won't do now, and then it pours into my cast and creates a mold of whatever it is that I want to make, which I think is pretty neat. So that was pretty cool. So we just did that. Now we need to make some different ones. So let's check it out. We've got here are the different patterns we've got to play with. Put that away. We've got a pickaxe head, which we'll want to use in a moment. The sword blade, shovel head, axe head, tool binding, tool rod pattern, which I'm going to grab right now. One with the pickaxe head, and the tool binding, because these are the things we're going to need the most. So in order to use these, we don't go to our stencil table, we go to our part table. Now what we do, let's say we put that in there, or there. Now we're going to take a block. So we got blocker ingots, put a block in, and now we get one stone pickaxe head. We made a tool part. Now if we were to consult our book, we could find out how much durability it's going to have, whatever. So let's go tool binding now. Oh no, I don't want to use that. Make a stone tool binding. And now these tools and stuff are not going to be used for very long, mostly because they're going to be used to make casts. I can make a wood tool rod. Yeah, okay, tool rod, just for ease of use sake. Okay, toss Toss those back in. I really don't need them anymore. Now we got what we need. So we're going to come over to our casting table here. Pop the guy in. There's our pickaxe head. Right-click the faucet. Out pours the illuminite. And we get a cast. Now we never need to use that pickaxe head if we don't want to. So we'll toss you back in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that for the others, and then we'll see where we're at. Be back in a few. Okay, guys, we're back again. As you can see, we're now getting rid of the excess molten aluminum brass, illuminite, whatever you want to call it. Goes into our casting basin, makes a nice block. Hit it again. Now I went ahead and made 2 more spouts and faucets. We've got a permanent setup here for making ingots, which will be great when we go and do some more mining. It'll maximize our take-home. This effectively does the job of the macerator, that we're cutting the middleman of making dust, either from a macerator or a pulverizer out. Instead, we're just going to go straight into casting ingots from it. So I can toss in all my iron or whatever I find, melt it down, and then go ahead and click that guy. Now, of course, this is going to be intensive and not a simple process. I'm going to find out a way to automate this easily, even if it's something as simple as, I don't know, putting a timer on it and popping that out into a hopper or something. I will have a think about that. But right now what we're doing is we're trying to empty this out. As it's doing that, however, we want to use something. We're going to make a tool. Let's grab, not that one, let's grab the mighty smelting and the materials in you. So let's take a look at the materials in you, because I want to make a nice pick. Let's take a look at our materials. Stone, iron. Iron is a 250 durability. Semi-decent. We've got flint. 171 cactus. Obsidian actually has a tool durability. It's really low. It's interesting. We do full tool. Okay, that's interesting. Bone would be something to do, but I'm going to do iron, I think. So we're going to use iron. We're going to use not full iron, because full iron tool would be 325. That's interesting. I want to use something as a handle modifier. Can I do that? Turns fast razor wears out, but does less damage. Jagged, writable. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and melt a bunch of iron first of all. Do I have it in my inventory? No, I do not. So let's grab our 11 ingots of iron. That's all we got left. Go over to our smeltery. Go ahead and melt that down. So that's going to melt it down. We've got how much left? 2, 1. Oh, there we go. All of our brass, aluminum stuff is out of the tank. And of course, that's useful for other things, I'm sure. Oh, is it not enough? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, that's kind of stuck like that for now. The important point is we're going to make a tool out of this other stuff. So let's grab a tool rod. Get rid of those for now. Because I don't need to make ingots right now. We're going to toss the tool rod casting there. How's that doing? Done. So we're going to go ingot and ingot, I'm sure. So there's those. Let's see what happens when I put a tool binding down and cast that sucker out of it. Okay, so we've got our tool. Now we got to go over to the tool station. Click on the tool we want to make. Now we're going to put in our binding, our pick head, and that 324 we get. Well, what if I were to go there? 250. Mining speed 6. Finger here. Mining level redstone. 1.5 remaining 3. 324 mining speed is 6. What if I were to make a different tool binding? What if I made a wooden tool binding? What's that going to be like? Where's that part? Okay, so we grab our tool here. Put that, oh, no, not on the tool station. No. Part builder, yeah, there it is. And go that. So we got a wooden tool binding. Let's go to there. We're still 324. But we're not wasting that iron. We might as well make it an iron. Made a tool. Okay, cool. So we've got a new iron pickaxe. Obviously not as good as my sapphire pickaxe. But what the real key here is what we're going to want to do later, which is going to be... really, this is just for maximizing our ore. That's it. That's really the only purpose it's going to serve. For right now, we'll toss those away because we don't need them. So those and those. Well, that will keep on this just for the sake of it. We've got gold. What's gold like? Oh, whatever. Worry about that later. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So we have our smeltery up and running. Excellent. That means time to go mining. Okay, so we're not going to get to go see the crazy mountains today. Kind of wish we had the time, but this episode's running long. But we did a lot of work today that I'm really happy about. We got our smelter up and running. We've got a shiny new tool to try out. I mean, it's not as nice as my iron one, or my sapphire one here, but it'll get the job done. And we can modify it, so it'll be fun. Hopefully get some more work done on this week. I'll get a whole bunch of resources, smelt them up, and get set up, because I'd like to do power next. That's always the biggest thing, getting power running, so we'll have an adventure and see if we can get that going, which should be really, really good. Other than that, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good day.